nice stuff. So I'm going to teach you that real quick. You guys ready for this? But I'm going to start off with this. If you want to get more leads, clients, customers, people into your business to give you money in exchange for your product or service, you first got to start off here. And this is probably something you don't want to hear. And this is something I start off with my coaching clients. Every single one of my coaching clients who come on board with my 12-month mentorship program and pay me the $50,000 and want to make more money and take me to the next level of add another zero. Let's go to multiple 7 figures, 8 figures, 9 figures. Before we ever do that, guess what? I go, hey, listen, before I can help you get more leads and clients, is your product good? Is your product great? Does your product deliver the results as promised? And I share that with you guys because if your product is a shitty, inferior product, but you just think it's a good product, then guess what? It's probably not going to sell and market no matter how creative that funnel is, no matter how epic your target audience is, and no matter how much dollars you put towards the marketing of that campaign. You understand that? Because a shitty product is going to build a bad reputation for you and your business, right? So the number one thing you got to start off with is with the end in mind. Like, what is the client or customer experience? Are they getting a good product from you? Are you promising a unicorn and delivering a donkey? If so, why don't you start there? Fix your product, make your product better, improve it, make sure it's like world class, make sure it's tip of the spear, make sure it's the best in the industry. Once you've got a good product, let's move on to the next thing. What is the client experience or the customer experience going to be? Is the sales process going to be sleazy? Are they going to feel like they were just kind of shuffled through the herd? Or is it a really cool experience where they can tag about it, post about it, rave about it, tell other people about it, be evangelical about it? You want your clients and customers to be evangelical about you. If all of your clients and customers that you've gotten came from paid advertising, then your business is shit. You understand that? You're like, wait a minute, Bedros, I thought all about scale. When you talk about scale, I thought it's all about paid advertising. It's not. If you have a great product or service, then your clients should be talking about you, right? They should be talking about how awesome your product is, the results that it delivers, the lives that it changes, and they're going to become evangelical. They are going to talk so much about it that they're going to refer their friends, family, coworkers to you. So a good amount of your business should be referral based. And if it's not, you might want to ask yourself, is the product really that good? Is the service and the process in which they get into my product, is that any good? Maybe it's not. Maybe you have to address the truth, right? So once you've got a good product and a great product that delivers results as promised, once you have a solid process where they actually have a great experience in the buying and giving you the money, then let's talk about marketing, right? The marketing process. Look, today there's so many ways you can market. You can go direct response. I believe direct response is one of the best marketing strategies out there because you are holding every dollar accountable to generating another dollar or more. So direct response marketing could be a Facebook ad, an Instagram ad, a YouTube ad targeting viewers of specific channels who are perfect fits for your avatar, for your customer base, right? It could be a Google search, pay-per-click ad. Those are all fine ways to do it. But did you also know that you could find yourself on the right podcast? Imagine going on a podcast that has your audience. I don't know, let's say you're selling to guys, to men. Well, guess what? If you're selling to men between the ages of 18 to 35 years old, you might want to consider finding yourself on Joe Rogan's podcast. Now you're like, hey, listen, Joe Rogan is way out of my reach. Great. Who else is under there that has your audience? Who else has a podcast, a social media platform, a stage that you can get on and immediately buy their credibility? Do you understand that? See, many of you overlook the power of buying someone else's credibility and authority. And so if someone is an expert and an authority already to an industry or to a community, to a demographic, what can you do to get on that platform? So in addition to spending money on Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube, Google pay-per-click, you might want to consider finding the platforms, asking yourself who already has my audience and what could I do to get on that person's platform, add value, come with the giving hand, add value, emphasis on adding value, and then as you add value, you will suck out their audience and you go on to the next platform, right? But it doesn't just stop there. What are you doing to build your email list? You're like, yeah, but I've got 400,000 people following me on social media. I got 1.3 million people on Instagram. All right, those aren't your followers. Those people belong to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever your subscriber base is. Until they are on your email list, until they are on your text message platform, they are not your audience, my friend. What are you doing to move people from social media onto your email list where you can hold an engaging conversation? Hey, what's up, Julian? Hope you're good, man. Thanks for reaching out. You know what I mean? And you better get good at writing. You better know how to structure a star story solution email. You better know how to structure content where you add value via email, and then in the PS, you make an irresistible offer. So if you guys really want to know how to scale a business, if you want to get to that next level of marketing, you're like, hey, Bedros teaches the marketing. Well, there, I taught you that. 1, have a great, awesome product. Number 2, make sure the experience to get to that product is so amazing that they want to do business with you again and tell everyone else about it. And number 3, in addition to all the direct response marketing you can do on social media, buying traffic in exchange for money, right? Find the big platforms that you can get on. Provide value on those platforms. Suck out their audience. And then do what you need to do to build an email list. And so if you want more coaching from me, if you want me to help you grow your business, you want me to help you go to the next level, if you're like, hey, how come I see all your coaching clients exploding so quickly? It's simple. We spend time together in front of the market board in my conference room, and then we do a monthly coaching calls and we execute. It's not about just building social media followers, but being broke. That's a stupid way of doing business. It's about building a social media following that's specific to the customer base that you want so that you can make more money. Because money influences meaning, right? And think about that. The more money you make, the more meaning you'll have in life. And meaning is a byproduct of significance. And I don't know about you, but I want to feel significant. I want to know I've done something. I want to know I've impacted the world. I've left some legacy behind. I've changed lives. I haven't been the guy who just makes all this money. And nothing wrong with that. I make a ton of money, and I want you to make a ton of money. But I know a ton of people who make a lot of money, but are still sad. They're depressed. They're anxious. They're funky. They're still looking for approval from others. And that's because they're missing the most important thing, and that is significance and meaning. And money is the vehicle to meaning. I'll see you guys later.